Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Welcome,
morning.
everyone. We are
Muy
live.
buenos días a todos. Muy buenos días. Les invitamos a participar en Educab TV Inglés, dirigido a estudiantes de primer año de educación media general. Este es un espacio único, lúdico y pertinente para reforzar sus clases en el área de inglés. Soy la profesora Yolanda López, profesora a tiempo completo en la Escuela de Educación de la Universidad Católica Andrés Bello y coordino el programa de Educab TV Inglés, de la mano de la profesora Indira Bakshi, representante del programa Virtual English Language Fellow de la Embajada de Estados Unidos en Venezuela. En la clase de hoy tenemos la clase preparada, planificada por el profesor Jofiel Santaella, estudiante de séptimo semestre de educación en la mención de física y matemáticas, pero en este momento ha tenido problemas de conexión y en cuanto pueda estar con nosotros, pues tendremos su presencia. Mientras tanto, la profesora Indira Bakshi y mi persona estaremos guiándolos en la clase. Contamos con su presencia. Bienvenidos y también con su participación.
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and get us started. We have 3 students in the room this morning. We have Lady. Lady, where are you from?
I am from Venezuela.
Ah, and where do you live?
I live in New York.
Ah, very good. Thank you and welcome to the class. Leticia, where are you from?
I'm from Venezuela.
Very good. And where do you live?
I live in Guarena.
Excellent, excellent. And Michael, where are you from?
I'm from United States.
And where do you live?
I live in Oregon.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So we have 3 students and teacher Yolanda here this morning. And this morning's lesson, we are going to talk about plurals and collective nouns. Plurals and collective nouns. Plurals, what are plurals? Does anybody know what a plural is? What does that mean? What are we talking about?
It's mean more than one thing.
Yes, it's more than one thing.
Yes.
And a collective noun, does anybody have an idea of what a collective noun is?
The
No?
noun that represent a group of animals, for example, or person.
Perfect, exactly. So that's what we're going to work on today. And the reason why we're doing this is 1, because we get to talk about animals, and 2, because nouns, plural nouns and collective nouns are connected in a special way. They're both nouns and they refer to more than one thing. So what will we learn today? We will learn how to construct plural nouns. And we will learn, oh, go ahead, Yolanda.
And the difference between plural and collective nouns.
Yes. So let's see what we've got in this lesson. Let's remember. So we have a lot of nouns. Nouns can be the subject of a sentence, or they can be the object of a sentence. So, for
Yes.
example, Yolanda?
Yes, in the first picture, you have the dog is funny. Here you see the dog is the subject of a sentence. But in the second sentence, you have I feed the dog meatballs. Here you see the dog is the object of the sentence.
Yes.
Did
So
you see the difference?
exactly. So nouns can find their place in many different functions in a sentence. They can be a subject or an object. I love these pictures. They're great. So let's learn something new. What does the plural of a noun indicate? And you can see it tells us the answer here. It indicates that we're referring to several nouns or more than one. So I can talk about one bird and I can talk about 7 birds. So one bird, we would say singular, 7 birds is plural.
And here you can see the S after the noun.
Yes.
And that indicates we have the plural.
Exactly. So I think that's this slide here. So here it says, let's think in Spanish for a while. So pensamos en español por un momento. How do we construct plurals in Spanish? So lady, how do we construct plurals in Spanish?
Can you repeat the question, please?
How do we construct plurals in Spanish?
In Spanish, we do the plurals, adding the es if the noun or the adjective ending in consonant. If the word ending in a vowel, we only add the s, and if ending in c, we change the c for ces.
Oh, wow,
In
I didn't
Spanish.
realize that. So there's 3 rules in Spanish.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. And you can see in the example, Leticia, can you read the example for us, please? Los tigres, can you read that sentence?
Los tigres son felinos muy grandes.
Excellent, excellent. And so, oh, Esteban is here. Good morning, Esteban, welcome. So in this sentence, you can see, just like Lady explained, that you have the S because it ends in a vowel. And the other thing that's different about Spanish is that if you have an adjective, you have to put an S on the adjective. Okay, if it's a plural noun, you have to also show on the adjective that it's plural by using some form of S. Now in English, you would say the tigers are very big felines. But notice in English, you do not put the S on the adjective. You only put the S on the noun. So that is one of the differences between Spanish and English that Spanish speakers need to be really careful about when they're learning plurals. Anything to add to this slide, Yolanda? Anything I missed?
No, because here you have this clear example and you can see tiger finish with a consonant and you have the S to indicate we are talking about plural noun.
Okay, I'm going to clear all my drawings and we'll move on to the next
one.
Next slide. Oh, this is where we start to have problems. Oh my God. One moment, I'm gonna have to, we just have to wait a minute. My computer doesn't like it when I try to draw and, oh my goodness, come on.
And here we have one student at YouTube.
Oh, wonderful. Who's in the YouTube? Is it Diego?
They don't, I am not sure. Now we have 2.
Okay, I'm having a major issue here. It's not letting me. I apologize, everyone. We're stuck on this one slide. It's a beautiful picture of a tiger. And then we have the tigers, which are wonderful things. But for some reason, my computer is stuck now. So I will have to figure out how to unstick it.
And here now we have 2 students.
In YouTube? Wonderful. Oh,
So,
okay. Looks like I'm gonna be able to do it.
yes.
It's not-
And here we
it's-
can repeat.
Thank God.
Remember,
Okay,
we have S to indicate more than one.
okay. So next slide. Sorry, I'm not going to annotate anymore because you see what happens when I annotate, my slide freezes. Okay, so here we have, let's learn. What do we do to construct plural nouns? We usually add an S at the end of a noun. So let's have some participation. Oh, Luisana's here. Great.
Okay.
So let's have some participation from the group. Michael, can you read the sentence about the bees, please?
The bees have to be protected.
Very good. Luisana, do you have your microphone ready this morning?
Yes, teacher.
Yay, I'm so glad you're here. Can you read
There.
the song? Can you read the sentence, please, about the dogs?
Sure. My dogs can run miles without getting tired.
Excellent.
Yes,
Okay.
very good.
So let's look. In these 2 sentences, where are the plurals? Anybody could tell me, or you can,
You can-
The bees and dogs.
good. Thank you, Luisana. Yay, Luisana, because I can't do annotation. Excellent. Thank you. There's one more plural that's not indicated. Who can find it? Which one? Yes, thank you, Luisana. So bees, dogs, and miles are all plurals. Excellent. Okay, let's go to the next slide. I'm going to clear all of those annotations.
they have to eliminate the, yes.
Okay, so on this slide, let's learn. Grammar tip. Some of the S's are not plural. So this is very important. Just because you
Yes.
see an S doesn't mean it's a plural. So let's look at this sentence. Mariah sees how the dogs bark at the park at each other. The red S is not for a plural, but the blue S is for a plural. So sometimes you will see S's and they're not plurals. For example, if we say Michael's turtle, because Michael has a turtle. If we say Michael's turtle's name is Hero, again, we have an S, but this S is not a plural S, it's a possessive S.
Yes, and here you see the S with the verb to see because we are talking about 3rd person. Maria, you can change for she. So that is why we have Maria sees how the dogs bark at the park at each other.
Yes. Okay. Let's check in with our group. Are there any questions up to this point? We have already gone through a couple of concepts and slides. Please let us know in the chat if you have questions, or you can ask your question now. Leticia says no
No
questions,
questions,
teacher.
teacher. Yes.
Thank you, Leticia. Anybody else have a question? Are we ready to move on? Move on? Okay, let's move on. Let's learn. In English, in addition to the S regular plurals, we also have irregular plurals. Irregular means not normal or different. Let's learn about some of these. Some of the nouns with oo change the vowel into E. Oo, O changes into E in the plural.
Yes. And here
Let's-
we have this
sentence.
example.
Yeah, who can read? Let's have somebody read this one. Let's go back. Esteban, how's your microphone working this morning? Do you think you could read this sentence for us, please?
Esteban?
Esteban, are you able
Okay.
to talk? Yay, good.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
thank
good.
you.
When my dentist checked my teeth, he told me I had one missing tooth.
Excellent, excellent. So you can see in our example that the tooth is the noun, right? It's normally spelt with two O's, but in the plural, it's now teeth. Can you all think of some more oo-e examples? I can think of one. It's an animal that looks like this. And it goes honk, 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 honk. Yes, Laedi, what is it?
The goose and change to geese.
Yes, so goose changes to geese. Excellent. Can anybody think of any other examples? You know, I don't think there are any. Okay, so we'll go on. I think I have to erase this.
Yes.
Okay, so I figured out how to write without using the Zoom, and it makes it better. It's within the PowerPoint, so you can write with PowerPoint. Okay, would you like to explain this one for us, Yolanda?
Yes, it's a pleasure. Another grammar tip. Some nouns ending with F or FE, you change in plural to BES. Here we have an example. My neighbor has 3 wolves. One wolf is totally white. And you can see when we talk about just one wolf ending with F. So in plural, like you can see, you change the F for BES. So we have 3 wolves instead of one wolf. Can you see the difference? Let's think about another example with the ending F or FE. Let's see, Leticia, Laedi, Michael, Luisana,
Well,
Esteban.
the only example about that I remember is the word thief. That in any case, if we pass it to plural, thief with a B.
Thief.
Thief.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And what's the
Okay.
plural of thief?
Thief.
THIEV.
S.
ES. So then it becomes thieves. So thief becomes thieves. Good, thank you.
Yes,
There are
very
about 3 or
good.
4 more that I can think of. Can anybody else think of another one?
Let's see, Esteban, Michael, Laedi.
Wife, wives.
Excellent. Wife. And the plural is wives
Yes.
with V E-S.
Yes.
I have one wife. I do not have two wives. Okay, Esteban put something in the chat. Alves? Alves? What are alves? Oh, I think you're trying to say leaves? Leaves? Hojas, Esteban?
Alves. What does it
I
mean?
think he was trying to write leaves. I'm guessing. Esteban, tell us what you're trying to write. ¿Qué estabas intentando? Yeah. So leaf is hoja, right? And then leaves, good. You just didn't spell it right. That's okay. I type poorly as well. So I know it's okay. It's okay. I do that all the time too. I try to type and sometimes the computer writes it for me and it writes it wrong. Okay, so leaves. Great example. Excellent. Okay,
Yes,
there's a
very
couple
good.
more. There's a couple more. I know you guys know these.
Oh, here we have new.
Living la vida loca. Whoa. Calf. Ooh, calf. That is a great one. Calf. Calf is a
Everyone-
baby cow. It's a baby cow. You may not know that one. And the plural is calves.
In Spanish is ternero.
Ternero. Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I was singing a song by Ricky Martin about what? Da da da. Loca. Da da. Nobody remembers that song. You guys don't remember Ricky Martin because you're too young.
Yes.
How many? Well, let's see if somebody got it. No. Okay, it's actually in the next example. I think there's one or two more. Is there more we can think of? If you think of, yes, thank you, lady. Living la vida, the life, the crazy life. Ricky Martin was a Puerto Rican singer. He's from New York. He grew up in New York, I think, or he grew up in Puerto Rico and moved to New York. He was very, very popular. And the last one we have in the chat is from Laidi. It's knife. Knives.
Knife.
I'm running out of space to write.
Many examples about the same way.
Yes. So
Words
this one we have a
ending
lot.
with F and FE, and we change for BES. Very good job.
Nice
Congrats.
work. Okay, I'm going to erase everything. Good. Okay, and then we go to the next page, and here's one more example. A person has one life, but cats have 9 lives. Let's go to the next one. Oh, now it's your turn. Oh my goodness, we kind of did this. Let's make sentences with this. So not just
make sentence with
yeah,
that.
let's make some sentences, not just write the plurals, because that's too easy. You guys are too smart to just write the plurals. Make a sentence, put it in the chat, or if you say the sentence, I can write it for you. Or if you want, you can just write on the screen underneath. So like you can write it right here.
Let's see, Esteban, Laedi, Luisana, Michael, who are going to help us.
Very good. Thank you. Michael wrote, my wife is pretty. Now that's singular. Michael, can you make it plural? Michael, can you make my wife is pretty plural?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, Michael, you and your many wives. So Michael made it plural for me, and I'm going to write it for everybody. It says, my wives. This is only in certain countries that you can have more than one wife, so don't get any ideas. Are pretty.
And we have another one example
Okay.
for Esteban that said, my knife is sharp.
Oh, wow. Okay. So my knife is sharp. Excellent, Esteban. That is good. Now, can you make it plural? Lady wrote, I bought a lot of knives. So I'm going to put lady's sentence right here. Esteban, we need you to come up with a plural sentence.
And Luisana have, we saw some leaves yesterday. I bought a lot of knives.
Okay.
Very good. And Luisana sent, we saw some leaves yesterday.
Okay.
We saw some leaves yesterday.
Okay, and Esteban, I'm still waiting on you to give me a plural sentence. So you said, my knife is sharp. That's great. I'd like to hear it in plural. Usando plural, please.
I don't. We don't have more examples.
Okay. Ah, very
So we
good,
can,
Esteban. Very good. So Esteban came up with a plural. So I will write
yes,
that one too.
the leaves are pretty.
Nice. Good work. Okay. So remember, you're great. Thank you. Thank you for your smiley faces. I always like your notes in the chat box. It makes everybody happy. Thank you. We need to be happy because if we're not happy, we aren't moving forward with our lives to go on to whatever's next. So thank you, Esteban, for your great attitude and bringing lots of lovely attitude to the
Examples.
class. Okay, so I'm going to erase everything. How do I do that? Eraser. Ah, good. Okay,
Yes.
ready to go to the next slide? Let's see what we've got here. Ah, very good.
And
What is
now
going on here?
we have another grammar tip about irregular plurals. Let's see if you notice what does it means. We have mouth, person, and chip. And what does it means? Mice, people, and chip. Who can explain us what does the words at the right side means? Can you explain us what does mice mean?
Is the plural for mouse. It's a lot of mouse. We don't say mouse.
A lot of mice,
a lot of
yes.
Mini mouse. A lot of mini mouse.
A lot of mice. Oh, who likes mice in this room? I know Yolanda doesn't like mice. I like mice. What about this one? Who wants to read that one?
What does it mean? Person and people. Which is the difference between person and people?
The people is the plural of a person. If we are gonna say the plural of this word, and we shouldn't say persons, we say people.
Yeah, good job,
Very
Luisana.
good. And the last one, Chip.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
And the last one, let's see who explain us the difference. Who explain us the difference?
Either Michael or Esteban. That's who's left. Or Hero.
If you see why we call them irregular plurals, because mouse you have another word like my, person we have another word, but the plural of sheep is the same name, sheep. Okay,
So we have
we have no difference, no s, no difference, is the same. So you have to pay attention with that plural and singular. And how we know? We know using the and checking the verb. Okay.
So we have mouse, mice, person, people, sheep, sheep. These do not follow any rules, but they are irregular. Okay, now we're going to move on to talk a little bit about collective nouns. Collective nouns. And collective nouns are nouns that refer to a group of something, And it's very interesting because there's some really strange words in collective nouns in English. So what is a group of birds? It's a flock. So you see in the picture a flock of birds. What is a group of puppies? Oh, it is a litter of puppies.
And you see the collective nouns is another word, a different word that we can imagine a group of animals like that. So like you see, a group of puppies is a litter of puppies, okay?
So let's look at some more. Let's see if you know the answers to these. Now, these are not easy, so if you don't know, that's perfectly fine. You can tell us in the chat. Oh, David is here. Wonderful. You can tell us in the chat, or or you can open your microphone. Good morning, David. Teacher David, welcome.
Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Electricity issues here.
Oh.
Yes, we were happy that you've come. Would you like to, we'll go through this and we'll let you do the next slide because you're a very good teacher and we want to hear what you have to add to this lesson about plurals and collective nouns. Okay.
Right, sure.
Very, very happy to have you. Okay, so Laide put in the chat, bees colony, a colony of bees. Esteban's happy to see you too, David.
Yes, very happy. We are so glad to have you here.
Funny. Okay, so bees colonies, a colony of bees. Is that
we have
correct?
to think about that.
Not sure about that, Laide, though I'm glad that you're participating. Anybody else have an idea? These are really not easy. Well, let's go ahead and do the first one. Colony of bees? No, I'm so sorry, guys. No, it's not correct. I'm going to get the red pen out. So crocodiles is a basque. Yes. A colony of ants. Perfect. Yes.
That is all right. Who does it?
Okay, what about bees? If bees is not a colony, what is bees then? Bzzz.
Well, I don't know if that could be an army. I don't know.
Not an army, not an
No.
army.
Swarm.
Bzzz. There they come. Where are
Swarm.
they going? Where are they gonna end?
Begins
And-
with S.
Judas.
Which what? Which side?
It's
Which
between
side?
sloth and swarm. The bee is going to crush against them. It's
There
a
we go.
swarm. Very
A
good.
swarm of bees. Okay, what about frogs? What about frogs? We only have 2 left, so
Yes, army or sloth.
There should be a lot
Let's
of
see.
frogs army.
yes, frogs, an army of frogs. Good.
And
Esteban,
bears.
nice. And then the bears is a sloth. So again,
Yes.
these are really strange words, and sometimes it's hard to figure out. It's hard to figure out. But let's practice really quick. Crocodiles, basque, a basque of crocodiles.
Mhm.
Ants, colony, a colony of ants. Bees,
Bees.
swarm, a swarm of bees. My eraser's not working. Frogs, army, an army of frogs. Bears,
Are
sloth,
slothy.
a sloth of bears. Okay, I'm gonna erase the, come on. Oh, that's somebody else wrote that one. That's why. I can't get rid of it if I am not in the right place. Okay, and then Mr. Hofiel, teacher Hofiel made some nice little arrows for us to show you the answers. Okay, good work. The whiteboard. Oh my goodness, what's gonna happen on the whiteboard?
We can give examples about the previous one.
Ah, so let's go ahead and if you have annotation abilities, please take a moment and see if you can write some more collective nouns that you know. So we talked about a flock of birds, a litter of puppies. What's a group of antelope? Or cows even. So antelope, cows, anything with a hoof, horses. Sheep is something different. Sheep is like the birds.
Yes.
Cow,
I think it begins with H. The cow thing.
Oh, you think it begins with H? So I'll put an H here.
Yes.
See if anybody can come up with the answer.
Let's play hangman.
No.
There you
Yes,
go,
because-
hangman.
Yes, we see. Remember, we check sheep is the same in singular and plural.
Yeah, but we're talking about collective nouns.
Yes.
So if you have a group of sheep, you have a, but anyways, we're working on the first one. Somebody give me a letter.
In Spanish, the group of sheep might be rebaño.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, what about this one in Spanish? What is it? Oops, sorry. I didn't
No, that's
mean to
fine.
do that.
Antelope.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nobody knows?
Many
I'm going to give you the
antelopes.
second letter.
Oh, the R, maybe.
Yes.
Herd.
Yeah. So herd refers to these animals that have hooves.
Oh,
on
so
the
they
bottom
all
of their
are herd. Right.
Yep.
Yes.
a herd of antelope, a herd of horses, a herd of cows. Now, what about sheep? Let's do it again. Let's play. Let's
In
play.
Spanish will be the same word.
In sheep, for sheep?
Yes, rebaño igual.
Ah.
Yes.
So sheep is the same as bird. What was the word for birds?
Flock.
Yeah,
A flock of sheep.
a flock of sheep. A flock. Oops, I need one more letter. Oops. Anybody know the one for crows? Crows are, how do you say crows in Spanish?
Yeah, I don't know. What are crows?
Crows are
Yes,
those, they're blackbirds.
Right, cuervos.
Yeah, cuervos. Yeah.
All right.
And they make a lot of noise. They attack Michael in the mornings
Yeah.
when he leaves his
really?
house. Yes, Michael, they attack you, don't they? What?
I don't know.
Yes, they attack all the time.
So when you leave your house in the morning, a group of crows attacks you.
No, just one.
yes.
Just
In
one? Oh.
London,
Well,
In
thank God it was
London.
just one.
Because
in-
crows are very intelligent.
Yes, because in London at the tower, you have a lot of them.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, a lot of them.
So a group of crows is a murder of crows. Pretty
Really?
crazy,
A
huh?
murder?
Yep. Crazy, huh?
Oh, no.
Okay, let's go on. It's time for your favorite
Hey,
thing. Yay!
Which is
It's
playing
time
Kahoot.
to play
yes.
Kahoot. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out of here. Oops, if I can do that. Oh, sorry, Esteban. It's okay, honey. It's fine. Okay, and
Now we wait for you at Kahoot, Esteban.
yes. Okay, so let's do the Kahoot. That means we need to change the screen. And we go here, and
Pay
you can
attention
see
to
that I
the
was in the
code.
classroom a minute ago. Okay, we've got 2 Kahoots. So if we have time to play 2, we'll play 2. The first
Let's see if
Kahoot
we have-
is about plurals. Plurals. Here we go.
When we have the pin, I will put here and at the YouTube too.
It's very slow. There we go.
Okay, now we have 139 5300. 139 5300.
Okay, Michael is
So that
in. David is in.
Yes,
There's
And we
something in the
can-
chat.
codes for Kahoot. Let's see, because we have 2 persons at YouTube.
I'm gonna try to get in. Yeah, Diego, if you're
Yes, I
out
did.
there, anybody out
Yes,
there,
I
let's
sent to
play.
them. I sent to
Great.
them.
Luisana's here, Laedi's here.
We are waiting for Esteban. Esteban is hero.
No, Hero is Michael's turtle.
Ah,
What do you call many turtles? I don't know.
we are waiting for Esteban.
We'll wait a few more minutes. Esteban, are you still having internet problems? Uh-oh, somebody fell out.
Yeah, somebody went out.
Michael went out.
We have David, Luisana, Laedi, and Hero.
Michael's back in.
Michael's back, yes.
Okay, Esteban dice,
And
un momento. Okay, Esteban.
Okay.
Un momento. One moment,
One
please.
moment.
Luisana is here. David, Michael, Laeti, and Hero. Okay.
Okay. Esteban, put your answers in the chat. Okay, let's go ahead and start the
Okay.
game. You can put your answers in the chat if you don't come in. Okay, don't
Okay.
worry. Ready, set, go, because we've got lots of questions here to answer.
Mhm.
Doo, doo.
We are going to read. What is the plural for child?
Oh,
Child
this is so
or
hard.
children? Let's see. Child's, children.
Is
You
it a
gave us the
regular
answer.
plural?
This is one we didn't talk about. Yay,
No.
good job,
Good.
everyone.
Very
good job.
good.
And Esteban did put his answer in the chat and he gets a point.
Yes. Very
Okay.
good. Next one.
Okay, next.
What is the plural for sheep? Ships, ships, or chips?
Sheepus. Can't be sheepus. That just doesn't sound right. It's, yeah, that's right, Esteban. Nobody sees when you're wrong or you're right. Sheep, sheeps, sheepus. I'm going to.
Oh, very good job.
I think this is a very easy topic.
Yes.
Michael's on top. Woo!
Next one. What is the plural for tooth? Thesis, toothes, teeth.
Toothus.
Very, very good.
Teeth is the answer. Up. Lady's on fire, but she's still missing a few points. You're gonna have to go a little faster, lady, to get in there.
What is the plural
Ooh.
for goose? Gooses, geese, or geeses? Let's see.
Oh, good. Esteban says he didn't know about the last one. That's great. See, you're learning.
Oh,
Excellent. The answer is geese.
yes.
Geese.
Be careful with gooses and geeses, okay?
Okay, Michael's still on top.
What is the plural word for deer? Deer,
Mm.
deers, or dearest?
This is a tricky one.
Let's see.
Oh, we lost David again.
Yes.
Good work,
Well,
everybody.
very good. That remember sheep. Remember?
Yeah.
Very similar to sheep.
So sheep, sheep, deer, deer.
Let's see next one.
Ah, ladies on top and Luisa's on fire. Hero's on his way up. What a good turtle.
What is the plural noun for foot? Feet, Foots, feet. Let's see.
Esteban, you can put it in the chat. I know you know this one.
Yes. Yes, very good. You can remember tus and tis.
And foot and feet and goose and geese. And thank you, Esteban, for putting the correct answer feet in the chat.
Yes.
Up now, ladies on top. I'm not sure if this is fair. She's a teacher. What is the plural for mouse? Mice, mices, or mouse?
Let's see.
That's an awfully cute picture of two.
Very, very good. Be careful with mices, okay?
Yeah, it's confusing. Mice doesn't end in an S, but it's an irregular plural. So it is actually a plural. Well, Michael just got above Luisana in the competition. Hero is coming up. David ended the quiz, I think, because he dropped out.
Yes.
What is the plural word for person?
Persons, people, or peoples?
Super work, everyone.
Very,
People.
very good.
Up with people. Lady has the highest answer streak. Woo. Okay, Luisana, you've got your competition. What is the plural word for man? Oh, this is one we didn't talk about. Is it mans, man, or men?
Very,
Nice
very
work.
good.
Good job, everyone. Up. Oh no, now Michael's on top. Luisana's second, Laida's third. What's the next one? What is the plural noun for woman? This is similar to man. Is it women, women's, or woman's? And notice the change in pronunciation. Thank you, Esteban, for continuing to participate in the chat. We really appreciate your participation.
Let's see which is the correct answer. Very good.
Excellent job. Only 3 people answered. What happened? Okay, Michael's on top. We have a lot of questions in this. Okay, what is the plural of wolf? Okay, if you don't get this right, that means you weren't paying attention. Wolves, wolfus, wolves, or wolf? Yay, good job, wolves.
Very good.
Nobody said anything wrong, but the only 3 people answered. Come on, folks. Where are you? Up. Michael's still on top. Luisana's still second. Let's see, number 12. Ooh, this is a little more difficult. Which plural noun is incorrect? So you have to pick one that's wrong, that's not correct. Feet, cats, childs, or geese?
Very good job.
Childs is incorrect because what's the plural of child?
Remember, we did before
Children.
children.
Yes. Good job, everybody. Okay, what's next? Oh, we kind of have the same thing going on here. Okay. Which plural noun is incorrect? Mice, foots, leaves, or fish?
Remember,
We didn't talk about fish. We talked
And
about
here.
mice. We talked about leaves. We talked about foot. But we didn't talk about fish.
let's see which is the correct answer. Very good.
Foots is the incorrect answer. Very good. Ah, Luisana, you're coming up. There we go. Number 14. Ah, which plural noun is correct? So this is the opposite of the last one. So be careful here. Is it wolves, woman's, teeth, or leaves?
Just one is the correct one.
Okay.
Just one. Just one is the
And
correct.
Esteban continues to participate via chat. Excellent. The correct answer is wolves. Teeths is not correct. It's got an extra S on it.
Yes, remember, the plural of tus is tis, but without the S.
It looks like this is our last question. Which plural noun is correct? Persons, sheeps,
Plural nouns.
leaves, or feet? Oh,
Feet. Very good. Leaves are not the plural.
it is. There's a problem
Yes,
here.
both of them.
These are
yes.
both correct. Ooh, they
Yes.
tricked us. So
Yes,
feet
because
is
it's the
correct.
plural of leaf and foot is the plural of foot. So both answers are correct. But
It was
persons and chips are not correct.
It's an error in the yes, but yes, let's see what happens. I don't know if it counted the points or not, but let's see.
Perhaps not.
Oh, here we are at the end. Who is the winner? Woohoo! Number 3, lady.
In number 2,
Luisana. And who's at the top?
oh, Michael.
Michael. Good job, Michael. Great work. Runners up. Hero
Congratulations.
and David. But David dropped out. Oh, Esteban, it's you get to be on the top because Michael, yes.
Wait, now that I'm thinking about it, it was just
What are you thinking about?
It was about, but didn't. It was about.
Okay, so in the classroom, I put a couple more things. So there's another really nice
Another
Kahoot that you can play. So I just
Yes.
want to show it to you. So here's the classroom. We're at irregular and plural nouns. Whoops, goodness gracious. So at 6 o'clock my time, which is now, and 9 o'clock your time, these things will be released. But the most important is that there's another Kahoot that you can play on your own. It's a lot of fun. It's about the collective nouns. So what is a group of alligators called? What is a group of cows called? What is a group of dogs called? crows, deer, jellyfish, interesting, monkeys, raccoons, snails, and worms. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So go into the classroom if you are interested in playing more with collective nouns. I'm going to open up the PowerPoint one more time so that we can say goodbye.
Yes.
One moment.
And we have the attendance.
So Kahoot was fun. Oops. So watch us on YouTube. Don't forget to do the attendance. Here's the class code. Whoops. And if you're not registered for Zoom, register for Zoom. We've got a couple more weeks left of class. We have some really good lessons. We have some really good teachers and the best students in the world.
Yes, and here you have our attendance form. We wait for you and we see you again on Friday for second year class, and next Monday, 26, the last first year class. Okay?
Yeah, that's
Thank you
already
very
next
much.
week. Thank you,
For
guys.
everyone to be here with us to play with Kahoot, your participation, and we hope you enjoy the class.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you next
Thank you.
week. Woohoo.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.